Hello, my name is Madli and welcome to video tutorial for text bulk tool. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use this project. And first of all, let's say thank you for the purchasing. So let's get starting. And if you open this zip file, you will have something look like this. You have a project file, and you have a font, and you have a folder for video tutorial. And if you open this project, you will have something look like this, right? So you can open it, or maybe you can import this AE file into your own project. Let's import it. And assuming that you open like this, so you will have some look like this. So this one I already set up one sample composition that I use one box for logo and two box for text. So you can see here, this is where I can arrange the animation look like this. All right, so if you look at at the project panel over here, so we have a few folder. So we have a few text. So look at the text box right align. We have box left align. We have center align, and we have a logo box tool over here. So we look at the first one is right align over here. So you can see each of the folder we have 10 composition that I already make it for you. So actually I have a note over here. You can actually easily Control D to duplicate more text if you want more composition text. So actually you can just click and Control D, you will have more text or something like this. So very simple. And you have also we have 10 for left, 10 for right, 10 also for center over here. So we take a look at the number one. So this is basic. Let me close this one. Close. Right, so this is the basic where the composition setup. So I have 3 layer for boxes, faces over here. This is shape layer, and we have one text layer, and we have another layer for the delay frames, stuff like that. So in what we have here, if you play this animation, we already see the animation start, animate in, also we have animate out, stuff like this. So you should have animate in and out. So for the animation out will start when we reach the marker over here. So this one is, you can actually move this marker, so you can actually place where you want to the text you want to animation out. And a very simple setting over here. So if this is where you can have the animation in over here, and you can set the animation out maybe here. Alright, so and the text also, let's say if you want to change the text, just change the text, edit text. Alright, so once while you edit text over here, so you will have you can change the font over here, and also the color manually over here. And if you can see over here, we the box doesn't fit back to as to the text length over here. So what you can do is change the box. So if you want to change the box, you look at the control over here. This is control where you can have a two function. We have a null object over here that you can actually move the entire text and box over here, and it's a null object. And also if you look at inside the effect control over here, there is a few slider or setting that you can use to modify the look of the animation, look of the box, and also the animation style. So look at here, so I can have a box size over here, so I make it smaller, right, something look like this. And we have animation up and down, so and we just enable this, so we have another direction, stuff like this. And also we have from up to bottom, something like this. And we have animation speed, so you can actually change your speed animation. Maybe you want to change to through a 2 second, you have a 2 second more slow animation to complete the animation. And also you have 2 second to wipe out the animation. So by default I set it to 1. And also we have this is a box X and this is box Y. Actually you can change the box look like more bigger like this. And also you can use this scale over here that you want. If you want to change make it more bigger or more smaller, you can use this what we call this global scale setting, so like this. Alright, so we have a box color over here, box color, and basically you can change your box color. And also you can have a second same as the box color. This is where your second color. Alright, so this is your second side. So if you want to have another color, you can change your color over here, or you can check the second color same as color box over here. So you check here, it will be same as is number 1 color. So you will ignore this setting over here, just okay, leave it there. So this is where the cascade effects, I turn it on to make code look the delay effect over here. So if I turn off it, we'll have a single box with a text like this, and also like that. So if you turn on this, you will get the cascade effect for each of the boxes here. So we have cascade delay, we have how much time we want to delay the timing. So let's say I want to use 5, and I also can use guide over here. So actually I can see guide that where I want to cut the text. So if you want to change the box position over here, you can look at the frame delay here. This is where the box is set. So you can actually click and move. This one also click and move, and this one also click and move. You want where you want to the font the box is cut. Maybe you want this like this. Alright, so there you have the animation in and animation out where you want to delete it. Alright, so assuming that you have a long text and longer text. Let's say I have a long text. Alright, so I need to change the box size until there, and then also I need to bring this to the center. Right, so I have 1 2 3 4 3 box over here, so we have a long extra box over here. So what you can do is you just duplicate the last one over here, just Ctrl D, so you will have another edit box. And you can also Ctrl D to have more box, and also Control D to have more box. So actually you can move where you want to have the cutted box like this. So if you can see here is getting more slower as you duplicate more text, because it's the delay effects will take CPU consuming for the delay. And I have already make a note over here to have more delay. You will have more heavier render, say like here. And also you can take a look over here. We have also a note. You can actually duplicate this. So, and also you can move this. Sorry, if you can move this what we call that box over there. So after that, if you done with the arrange the text, you need to turn off the guide over here. So there you have disable your guide, and then also you can take a look over here. So here that I already changed the original composition that I made. So this is where you can actually, maybe you can slide it down. Alright, make it look like that. Okay, so this is where you can use this one. So alright, so let's move on to another one, is left align. This is where take a look, number one over here. This is where your it's the same base, it's the same as previous one. It's just that it's a left text align for the alignment. So basically it's the same composition with left align text. Maybe you want to have a different font, maybe you have a different language, you can use this one. And also the delay effect will start where the animation, no, the align start, right? So this is start from the left, and then another one is start from the right. So like this. So I will skip for this one. It's the same also, and but this one is a little bit different. Text box center. In this one, I have a different composition. This is where you can have more text for each side, unlimited. So you have more text, and you have you can rotate it to show your text side by side, stuff like that. So you can see over here that I have set up over here. We have 4 faces. So if we have front, back, top, and bottom, and we have more text over here. So I can actually animate the animation side by side, where I want to actually want to rotate. Maybe you want to rotate up, or maybe rotate down, stuff like that. So the difference is that this one, in this composition, we don't have what we call that, the delay effects for this composition. The composition only have for this effect, this composition only, right? So this one is more if you want to show more text, if better use this one. And let's take a look at the control over here. So before we go to the control here, the animation over here is controlled by the marker that I add here. So if I reach the marker, so it will rotate to another side, or you can add another side over here. Let's say I want to add more marker, and click here and add marker. Make sure that you don't select any layer over here, just make marker, and it will make marker at the top of here, not at the layer. So you have one, so you will rotate another one, and we have another one, so we'll rotate another one. So you can see here there's a blank um, faces over here. So what we can do is you can just duplicate the Control D. It will duplicate to next faces, and also this one Control D, it will continue duplicate. Alright, so it's very easy that you want to show more text. Alright, so and let's take a look at the control layer over here. So we have a null object as usual. Is where you can change your position. I recommend that you make it a center, and look at the effect control. Also you have a few almost same setting. So you have up or direction, up and down direction animation, right? So something like this. Okay, so you have animation speed, you have box size, maybe you want to scale it down or maybe bigger, and this is where you can actually size your boxes. And we have also we have global scale, right? If you want more bigger, just use this global scale, right? And you have a box color, maybe you want to show another color like this, and I want another color is a different color, so like this. So we have two side by side different color as we rotate more and more. So you can turn on the guide layer. It will tell you where the center of the box, right? You can turn off, and you can use this use rotate slider, which is down here. So as a default, I make it off, because I want to you can use automatic animation by using adding keyframe, adding what we call it a marker over here. It will rotate as you add, or maybe you can here is the same. But if you want to use a manual rotation using a keyframe, you actually can open this setting, is enable the setting, and you can look at the control over here, effects, sorry, just hit U key. So I already make a two different keyframe over here. This is 0, right, 0, and then this one I make it to 720, and that I have automatically I can change the direction I want to go forward or go backward. Maybe I want to reduce more 180. So I want to, you can actually add keyframe, go forward, go backward, or maybe you can go negative, maybe one negative 180. So actually you can go forward and backward more easily and freely where you want to go, and by using keyframe, stuff like this. And then I think that's the easy way. So you have the two modes of either one. You want to use a keyframe, or you would use a marker. So if you turn on this one, and it will ignore all the what we call that marker. If you turn off this one, it will animation will trigger by this key marker key. And I think I covered most of the setting over here. And look at the another folder, and logo box tools. We have a 3 copy that I already make it. You can actually easily duplicate it. And look at the box number 1. So actually we have a simple box over here, a very simple setup, and also less what we call that setting over here. You just click color. Maybe you want to change color, maybe you want to change color here, blue. And also if you want this one, you want to change color for the another side. And you can use a color scaling, global scaling. You can use this box size as this is a normal one, animation direction, stuff like this. So if you want to change your logo, you go to inside this composition, just change your logo into another logo. Maybe I want to delete this one, and I just use a text also can logo, and you will have a text inside over here as a logo composition. So I think that's it for the tutorial. Or maybe I want to show you if you want to change a font. Let's say if you want to change a font, maybe I turn off this cascade one. Okay, if you want to change the font, you go over here. Sometimes a font that have a different height and different height. So let's say if you want to use this one, so actually you can move this text, make it look center like this, so you are good to go. Right, I think that's it for the tutorial. I actually want to say, if you is this tutorial not really I mean, my English is not very good, and tried my best to explain how to use these text tools. And once again, I want to say thank you for the purchasing. And if you have a question, please write me to my email via my profile on Video Hive. Right, we see you soon. Right, thank you. Bye bye.